What's poppin'? It's your girl Taejha. Welcome back to my channel. Yes, thank you guys so much for being here. And if you want to see this look from hair to face, make sure you stick around all the way to the end and hit that like, hit that bell, and make sure you hit that subscribe button because I'm trying to be all up in your life. I'm trying to be with you. Let's get right on into the video.
Little baby in a bag in a Birkin.
Got my ponytail. Yeah, hair control brush. Normal brush. For this ponytail, I personally like it to not be completely like on the top of my head. I like it to be kind of like normal ponytail.
Religion is fact, it wasn't scripted. I told you I wanted children, but you wouldn't listen. You thought.
So right now I'm just using some gel first, and then I'll like usually go back on top of it with the edge control to just get everything nice in place.
You gotta be honest when you wanna spend time just to make love. You don't need to cry, we can make up. I wanna pick your mind, not just lay up. Trying to see inside. Things might get dangerous, baby. I wanna roll. Shawty just ride the wave. I just be driving the boy, yeah. When shit get too crazy.
Gotta get slick back. Gotta get nice and slick.
I got you, girl. Get out them feels. I came to fuck, you know the drill. We'll build you up. Let's keep it.
This is what I use. Just some long braiding hair, like a hair tie. Put at the top of it. It's like two pieces of hair. Tied it through. Made sure that the hair tie is on there so that I can loop this around my actual hair. And I like to put it right in the middle. I don't want my ponytail to be on the sides at all. I want it to be like directly in the middle of my back. So it's on. I've wrapped it just on one time. Now I'm gonna pull it forward, right? So that it's seamed in with my own hair. So it's pulled forward, wrap it around just your natural hair. You know, tighten that. So now it's on your ponytail, it's on your hair. So like it's an extension of your hair now without having to do anything extra with the hair itself. Only wrap it around your hair, and then that makes it also easy when you take it out of the ponytail. You can just kind of like, once you unbraid it, just pull this out and it will just come off of your real hair, you know?
To pace yourself, but I'll be on the way. I'll be on the way. Cruising down, to you scream. You got to pace yourself, but I'll be on the way.
You have to braid it backwards. Like if you pull this to the side, you end up having a side braid. I don't want a side braid. I want my braid to be to the back. You can see on the side of my head. You feel me? And if you don't feel me, you're gonna see.
We'll build you up, let's keep it real. I'm calling for my baby, please stay. Hold you down, shorty. You know I'll do anything for you, my baby. Hold you down, shorty. You know I'll do anything for you.
And I don't really care for my braid to be too extra like tailored, nice, crispy. Like it just needs to look natural. Like it's my hair in a braid. I said crispy. Why would anybody want their hair to look crispy? No, that's not cute.
This ain't potential, it's pain, girl. You ain't got no patience, but I
Just a natural ponytail, natural hair. Hey hair. Hey braid. And see, I want it to be like straight down the middle of my head. I really hope it's in the middle. If it's not in the middle, I'll be embarrassed. But yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna use pretty much mostly all NYX products for my face, you know. Affordable makeup, got y'all, affordable, you know. So I'm gonna use this NYX bronzer here. Go ahead and put this on my entire lid. All over my crease, everywhere. Looks good. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Alright, and now I'm going to take this little cute little NYX palette. What is it called? The Mystic Petals. And they're shadows, and I'm gonna take this cute pink one there. I'm feeling a little bit of fallout. I'm sure if I would have like cut the crease, it would have had a little bit more color payoff, but I wasn't looking for that. I was wanting just something very nice and easy. And then I'm going to take a little bit of that black there. Ah, it's really dark. Okay, that's all we're gonna use there. And I'm gonna take another brush and kind of probably like blend it together because it's a little bit darker than I wanted. My lashes are now on. I even did my liner, just some little cute little wing, you know. And so now let's get into the face. Now let's get into the face. At least something on my face. Like, I like my face when I make makeup, but not with eyeshadow on. And that's crazy because when I was in high school, I really used to wear eyeshadow with no foundation. Like, girl, what is wrong with you? I used to really be like this at school. I mean, I would put on a little bit, like a passing powder, foundation or something, but I mean, I didn't even do my eyebrows. I would literally have a mascara and eyeshadow, and that's how I rock my makeup in high school. We'll do a video like that, like how I used to wear makeup in high school. I thought I was doing something. I really thought I was doing something. So we're gonna use NYX is Born to Glow. Probably use a little bit more than I needed, but that's how we're gonna look. That's how we're gonna look. We're just gonna pat that in. This feels very like a velvety matte. So far I like this. Like in person it looks good on the monitor. Yeah, I look good. Okay, Nyx, okay. Okay, because I used to have the Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, and that shit is just way too matte for me. Like, and I'm not somebody that wants to do extra for my foundation to be good for me. Like, I shouldn't have to put on hella oil or something like that, or mix it with like stuff for me to feel like it's not too matte for my skin. I'm just gonna be like, okay, this is not for me. So we're just gonna move on to something else. This is really random to say right now, but I think it was the Soul Train Awards. I don't know, some award show that just came on where Summer Walker won Best New Artist, that's cool, that's amazing, good to her, congratulations to her. But let's talk about her for a second, because you know one of my last videos was about her reacting to how she's over it, and it's just be like, the bitch is really over it. She canceled her tour, well, you know, canceled some of her shows on her tour in regards to like, you know, self-health and making sure that her mental health is good and her peace of mind is good. You have to do that for yourself. You have to. You have to. Period. Of course, mental health is everything. Like, if you ain't got your mental health, what do you have? Like, if you're not taking care of yourself, you can't take care of nobody else out there at all. But something that's just hella funny to me about her is like, boo-boo, this is the industry that you decided. You chose to want to be a singer. You chose to want to do that. I mean, like, you better get on your Beyonce hype real fast and make sure the world ain't trying to check on you and ain't all up in your business, because girl, like, you don't need to do anything. That's not what I'm trying to say, but it's like, people, in regards to how fans are and how this social media world is, people are gonna want a little bit more, and you need to definitely check on your mental health. Now I'm gonna use the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. What I remember about this concealer, it does dry down fast. So like with the foundation, it gave me a lot of give. Like, I did not need as much as I put on, but it looks bomb. Like, oh, it looks really good. I did not need this much, but I just keep looking at myself in the monitor and it looks good. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that color. Like, can you even tell that it's a difference? That is how you choose your shade. That's a shade match for you. I got you. I got you on them shade matches. I really do.
I'm your clothes, I know my way around you. You're the ball and I'm the throw, and ain't no way I'm slouching. I guess I'm out here saying it twice.
Alright, so now I'm going to use this NYX Ultra Pearl for my inner eyes, because this ain't no look of Taejha's complete without an inner eye corner and a nose highlight.
Girl, what about the pressure? Is it worth the exchange, girl? You ain't got the answers, but you know you still can, girl. You got to pace yourself, but I'll be on the way.
Alright, so I'm going to take this NYX lip pencil in the color Mauve. We about to go out. Bitch, where are we going? Where are we going? Yeah, this is for sure every day. Every day. Go to work, go wherever you want. Like if you trying to, because we cute, we hella cute right now, because this is not a little, oh, I want to like, it just look like I have a little natural makeup on. Like, this is natural, but where are we going? Bitch, we're beat. We are beat. This is a look. Check me out. Check me out. Foundation. I like it. I like it. It's definitely worth it. I sure was nothing more than $10. I don't even remember how much it was, but I'm pretty 100% sure that it was nothing more than $10. And the most it might be is 12, and that's because somebody is taxing you somewhere. But this foundation is a go-to. I like it. It's not too matte at all. Like the Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. Now I know this the Can't Stop Won't Stop line in general, matte. It's a matte line. It's gonna stick. And I already knew that about this concealer. I really like it. Don't like how fast it dries, but I do like the color and consistency and the thickness of the concealer. And you guys saw earlier that clearly I was having a little trouble, and I didn't mean for it to dry down as long as it did. Like you guys saw when I did my T-zone, that was perfect, but my under eyes, I let it dry a little too long, and I had to really go and re-wet my sponges to blend that out. But the NYX bronzer, love this bronzer. I honestly feel like it is a dupe for the Rihanna Fenty bronzers for a third of the price. Just with this bronzer, like I literally just poured bronzer out onto my desk, and there's a lot of kickback in this. It does. It's powdery, but it has a lot of color payoff. It does what I need it to do, and I like it. Really like it a lot. I also use the bronzer for my eyes, which I love that bronzer for my eyes. I will really like just use that every day as just an all over color, just something to put on your eyes, just so that you look like you have something on. But if you don't want to like really go all in with the eyeshadow, perfect. And then the palette, I think it's cute, and it did what I wanted to do for today's look. You know, like the shimmer was perfect. I haven't really played around enough in the mattes and everything to give you guys a full real rundown on this palette, but for what I did, it worked. I did go into that black, and oh, that black, that pigment on the black, that's gonna give you a real punch. And I really had to go in with another brown. I did it off camera, but I'll show you guys now. I used this Truth or Dare palette from Revolution Pro, you know, Makeup Revolution, and I went in with this like dark brown just to kind of like blend out the end, because when I used that black, you guys saw it, it was that was a lot of pigment, way more pigment than I was expecting, And I also used NYX's eyeliner. This eyeliner, you guys, like, it is nice and black. I love how the color payoff is, but when you first put this eyeliner on, it says it's waterproof. Wow, okay, all right, I guess you can cry in it. It goes on very matte when it goes on, for sure. You can feel it on your eyelids when you first put it on. The last thing I used is their NYX lip liner. I use it in the color Mauve. All other products will just be down below in the description. I don't need to sit here and tell you guys all the products that I use because the whole point was mostly about the NYX face. I definitely 100% recommend you guys to spend your coins on everything, all these NYX products. They are, it's definitely 100% worth the money. Worth the money. The palette, the foundation, the bronzers, the concealers, all of it. It's worth it. I love it. I love it. Inner eye color, go-to, like NYX is one of my go-to brands, and if y'all haven't already checked out NYX, especially the Born to Glow foundation, get that girl, get that, because it's definitely worth it. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye.